Flip of Fate is a podcast where the DM can't control the player's intrusive thoughts. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. The TV static plays as a television in the shopping window of a mall comes to life. On the screen, an ad plays for the latest and greatest toy a kid could ever want. A toy all your kids have asked for, and you have gotten them for Christmas. An ad plays, and you hear the director of the company, Humble Creations, say,
"Do you want to see what this toy can do? With its movable arms and legs, you may say it's like any other toy, but with this remote and camera, you can pilot this figure however you want to. Can it climb walls? Yes. Can it run around? Yes. If you can think of it, we can do it. So get the mighty climber today while supplies last."
And as the ad finishes, the TV cuts to black and the camera glides over the city. As you hear the window and the snows falling, we slowly move towards the window of a psychiatric building as four families put together a white elephant party. As we zoom in the window, a man is standing there, cooking up some various meats for everyone to eat, with their son next to them asking questions about how he's cooking and what he's doing. Parker, can you please describe your character?
Hi, I play Keith Walter, your semi-average suburban dad. He is 5'11". He has a brown, balding, receding hair. He has quite a bit of a dad bod. He's 228 pounds, I think. And then he has a son named Alistair, who's age 12, and then a daughter named Clara, age 15. And he is, he's your grill dad. He is the grill master. He used to be, he fought in a unspecific war back in the day. And then now he is a hunter, and he camps, and pretty much anything he hunts, he grills. And his special spicy barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Or sorry, barbecue marinade.
Yeah. So your son is up there talking to you, and he goes, hey, Dad, how do you cook it to the right thing without, what's with all the blood? Why is there so much blood on there?
It's because it's fresh. I killed it. That's why there's blood.
Okay.
It's a living, breathing, well, it was living and breathing. Now it's just meat.
Okay. Yeah. No. But how do you know when it's good? It looks like it's pretty hard to do. Could you show me?
Not right now. I'm busy, son. Go play over there with the other kids.
And Parker, as you're talking to your son, you suddenly get bumped forward in the grill, and it's a bit harder. It's a lighter bump, so it's a lighter bump as a smaller boy runs around laughing while a frantic stepfather tries to catch up. Now, Dawson, can you please describe your character?
Hello, I am Erik, Orphic, 34 years old. Background, he's done a lot of different jobs, worked a whole lot of different fields, both in hands-on stuff, manager, all sorts of stuff. But right now he owns his own cafe that he built from the ground up. He's a very involved stepdad. And although his stepkids aren't super sure about him still, they like him a lot. They just don't use the other L word, love. They don't use love yet, and they don't call him dad yet. So he's still Erik to them, but he's working his hardest. He has a 10-year-old stepson, James, and then a 11-year-old stepdaughter, Millie, and his wife, Kato, is always on him about the amount of caffeine he's been taking.
So, as I said, your son bumps into you. You can start it from there. And you're running around basically trying to catch him. Well, he just finished and ran past Keith.
Sorry, Keith. I'm just trying to catch James. He's got something he's not supposed to have.
Oh, good. I remember when they were that age.
And your son just continues to run and laugh, basically, as he's creating this kind of mess in your eyes. But in other eyes, it's a bit more calmer than what you're thinking, because you're just kind of frantic right now, trying to catch up.
Yeah, I'm a little frantic, trying to figure out, okay, what's he got? Mm-hmm. Okay, James, come here, please. So sorry, guys, sorry. Just trying to get him under control.
Erik just continues running around frantically while you're still trying to catch up. And as you're continuing to run and catch him, we flip and pan over to the other side of the room as two dads are talking to each other while one is holding their 2-year-old daughter. So, which one of you guys want to describe your character first?
Hi, I'm Israel. I play Thomas Green, a psychologist, therapist, and girl dad.
Okay, Logan, can you introduce your character now?
My name is Logan, and I play Randel Scandal, 35-year-old, 335-pound redneck, father of 2. He is your average electrician Bodong Hick. He has a 15-year-old son named Garth, short for Gartholomew, and an 8-year-old daughter named Lily. And a wife that he only refers to as honey.
So you guys are just yapping to each other about whatever you want to.
Well, how'd I tell you? Those kids, they're running around. You know what really get them going? I swear you this. This is genuine moonshine right here, pal. I tell you what.
Randall, I'm not giving my daughters moonshine, okay? And you shouldn't give your son moonshine either.
Look, he's a strong boy. Look at him. He can basically lift the front end of that truck up with one arm.
Regardless, moonshine is not good for young growing boys.
It's great for their immune system.
Hey, Israel, can you roll me a perception check? And Logan, if you care to, you can do one too.
Okay.
My perception is
I didn't realize how
+4, by the
scary
way.
that is until just now. I was like, I'm not even rolling. I don't like that sentence.
Okay.
I got a natural 20. That's 24.
I got a 17.
So as you guys are chatting, and obviously Randall is being a bit loud. So as you look into the crowd a bit, because you think you're just double checking on your kids, obviously, as a dad would do, you notice your daughter Emily talking to Randall's son Garth and Christmas tree. Because basically this is kind of a lobby area in this room, in this kind of thing you're doing. So they're over by the Christmas tree. And as you're staring at them, they don't notice you yet, because obviously you're natural 20. They kind of look around I don't know, like little kids that think they're going to get in trouble would look around, you know? And then they move quietly into the next room and scurry down the hall. So you can take it from there, whatever you want to do.
Be a grandpa.
No. Okay.
Not if Israel can help it.
Hey,
Randall, what are they doing?
where do you think my boy's going with that girl? I say we better go investigate.
So are you guys wanting to go down there then?
Yes.
Okay. As you go down the hall, you hear murmuring. You can't really hear the voices quite well. You can move a bit farther and try and kind of sneak if you want to kind of hear the voices, but not have them hear you. Or you can just run in there, guns blazing, and interrupt them.
I'm barging in.
Me too.
As you barge in the room, you interrupt them talking, and they kind of are just staring at you with like big eyes as you walk into that room.
I walk up to Garth and I just look at him like this and I go,
Oh,
Emily, what are you doing in here?
Can I roll intimidation?
yeah, you could roll intimidation.
Does he get advantage because he's
Dad,
an
yeah, you get
alcoholic
advantage
father?
because you're dad. You get advantage because it's your son
Alcoholic
and your
father.
dad.
Yeah.
Emily, what are you doing in here?
Oh, hey, Dad. We're just talking.
Yeah, why did you feel the need to come into another room?
Well, you're not gonna like what I say if I tell you. So I think I'll just keep it to myself.
Tell me right now, young lady.
Use your psychologist mind
Well,
tricks.
the thing is, me and Garth are kind of in a relationship, and we just haven't told you at all, or told everyone else because we thought you'd be mad. Not specifically Randall, but specifically you. So we kind of haven't been telling anyone at all. So yeah.
I rolled a 19.
Excuse me?
Garth wets himself a bit.
Can I look at him and go, boy, what's going on here, boy? Better tell me right now.
What she said? Because you overheard what she just said, what Emily just said. So Emily, goes, so we just kind of didn't tell you. We figured Randall might be cool with it, but you specifically might not be. So we kind of didn't tell our families or anyone or anything like that. And we kind of been keeping it a secret for about 3 months.
You're gosh dang right I'm not okay with it, especially because you hid it from me, okay? Emily, I want you with anyone besides this Garth boy, okay? I do not approve of him.
Whoa, hold on there, buddy. Hold on.
And Randall, I mean,
My
no
boy,
offense.
my boy.
I mean, no offense.
My boy
I mean,
might
no
be a
offense,
little bit dumb.
Randall.
He might be a little bit on the dumber side. But I tell you what, I tell you what.
Your son is not good
He
for
a
my
good
daughter.
worker. He a good worker. He go on the field. Who bring back money?
You know, this is not the time or the place.
And as you guys
Emily,
are,
come with me.
yep.
Come
and
on,
as
boy. Come on, Garth.
Emily walks, and as Emily and Garth kind of like a kid in trouble, obviously, like the shuttle, like the little art, like head down type deal. They walk with you, and you guys head back into the room, and we pan over to Erik as your wife Kato comes up to you to tell him to start this whole white elephant thing to get this started because it's time to get Christmas presents, and she's wanting you. So she comes up and she's like, "Hey, honey, could you please could you start this thing?"
Yeah, I can go do that. But I James is running around with something. I don't know what he grabbed, but
No,
yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. I'll grab. I'll.
Are you sure?
Take it. Yeah. No, it's perfect. I'm
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Yeah. No, you do your thing. I got it. I'll take care of James. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's all
Got it.
good.
Yeah, I'll go get everybody gathered for the white elephant.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, of course.
we got like the food. That's right. You're right. Okay.
Yep.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Yeah, of course.
I'll
You
go
get it done.
grab everybody, and I start making my way around, like tapping on all the adults' shoulders to be like, "Hey, we're doing the white elephant soon."
You start this whole white elephant thing. You guys exchange gifts. I'm going to tell you whose names you got, and then you're going to come up with a gift for them. Okay. And they get that gift. Okay. Parker, Logan, you give a gift to Israel. Israel, you give a gift to Dawson. Dawson, you give a gift to Parker. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
You guys think of your gifts. I'll give you
I
a
already
couple
know what I'm
seconds.
getting him.
Okay. We'll start with Parker. Parker, what did Keith give Randel?
Randall, since I know you're a fan of shotguns, I gave you 10 Dragon's Breath rounds.
I should not have done this. I should not have.
I didn't think about practical D&D
I
effects.
did not.
So he should get fire damage along
should
with
not-
his shotgun.
Now I know what it feels like to get screwed. Take me out to dinner first before you screw me like that.
Hey, it's
Parker.
only 10.
Mhm.
Okay.
So do I add that to my inventory?
Yeah, add that
Or
to your.
just add a type of like fire damage to your
It's only
shotgun.
the
How do I do
beginning,
that?
and you're screwing me. Okay.
Just like, I don't know.
Plus D4. Plus a D4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Or what did Randall give Thomas?
Randall gave Thomas some of his most refined, most pure, most flammable moonshine that he homebrewed.
So it's just like pure alcohol.
It is
straight alcohol.
99.9% ethanol.
I thought you were gonna say alcohol, but that's
Why did I make you guys come up with your
It's
gifts?
not
That was
fit
on my
for any
fault.
sort of
That was my
consumption
bad. No, that
by
was my bad.
anybody but Randall.
Now, Thomas, what did you give Erik?
I got him a pack of 2 child leashes.
So basically you're saying I have, let's just say 2 sets of 15 feet of rope.
Sure.
Just
yeah.
for,
with monkey backpack
just for
attached.
Yeah, with
with
like
the
harnesses,
monkey
you know?
backpack. Yeah.
No, a sock monkey backpack.
One of them
let me
is a
add that
monkey.
to my
One of them is a monkey,
inventory.
and one of them is like just like pink or something.
Okay. Okay.
We'll say unicorn. Okay, and then also Erik got Keith a bag of, you know, like the wood chips that you put into a grill, like
Yeah,
if you
into
have
a
like a
smoker?
Traeger.
Dude, those
Yeah,
are so good.
Except it's with a hint of coffee. So it adds
What?
a little bit of that like earthy like flavor that coffee has.
Keith appreciates the gesture, but he's not a coffee
Yeah.
guy.
And as he does it, he takes a sip of his latte.
As you exchange gifts, you eat dinner, you have all the fun. We flip to a conversation between Emily and your wife, Lauren, as Lauren goes up to Emily, because you obviously basically explained the whole Emily situation with Garth
yes,
to her.
100%.
Yeah, ranted about it, did the classic dad thing. Now, you don't overhear them, but they're over in the corner as you're kind of packing up with the rest of the guys. And Lauren goes, Emily, you need to talk to him at least. Try and 3 months you didn't tell us? Well, you know, I just didn't want to. Just talk to your dad. Okay. He's going from his own car. He just was at work. Just talk to him. I'll take the rest of the kids. You just need to talk to your father. Okay. Fine. And Lauren kind of goes up to you and says, hey, Emily's going to ride with you. Okay.
Yes, dear.
Okay. I'm going to take the
Yes, dear.
So I'm going to take the kids and you're going to talk to your daughter and work this out, okay?
Yes, of course. There will be very
talk
stern
it out
words.
with talk it out with her. Try and be nice at first, and if it gets crazy, just I trust you. I trust you, okay?
This Garf boy is not good for our
I know what
daughter.
you I know. But he's one of our friend's sons. What are we going to do?
Be truthful.
Fine. I'll leave it up to whatever you think is best, okay? So you head home with her.
All right, we'll see you, Taylor, and Abby at home.
Yeah, of course. I'll take them all. So you guys are finished packing up. You're done. You're on your way. You're heading home. And we cut to a scene where it's Emily in the front passenger seat with her father right next to her as the snow's kind of falling down, hitting the windshield, and you're driving home. And she's kind of just sitting there kind of in like, I don't know, waiting for you to say something at least as you're driving home, ready to handle whatever's going to happen.
So, Emily, tell me about the past few months.
So what do you want to know? Exactly.
I want to know when this started, how serious it is, and why you didn't tell us.
Well, it's not specifically not telling us. It's more telling you. Kind of for the reaction you gave in the hallway. But here. I'll just start from the beginning. It's fine. So me and Garth, you know, our families always kind of hang out.
It's
and-
Garf.
Garth, sorry.
Garf.
Like barf. So me and Garfy kind of have been hanging out.
Hi, Garfy.
No!
Yes.
That's it. I'm going home and I'm getting the shotgun.
I love that.
And then driving to Randall's house.
Randall has his own shotgun.
I'm not shooting Randall. I'm shooting his son.
Okay,
You can shoot him in the head and nothing will change.
So basically, long story short, you know how all our families kind of hang out? Well, you know, as we kind of hang out a little bit more and more, I realized Garf's kind of funny and cute, and I kind of like him. So I was kind of just, we started talking and then hanging out a lot more, and then hanging out without you guys knowing, because we wanted to go out and stuff, but not tell you. So we kind of just been connecting from there. So it's been pretty good for the 3 months. Pretty, like, I don't know, not serious-esque, but kind of like, you know, pretty good for now. Not anything flimsy.
You do realize the main reason I reacted how I did is because you didn't tell me, not because of what you did.
Really?
Yes.
What do you think of Garth then? Do you like him?
I think he is a good kid.
Yeah.
However, I do not want you to be romantically involved with him.
But why? Do you not think he's good enough for me? Is that what you think? Is that what you're thinking, Dad? Because that's kind of how you're coming across a bit.
Listen, I love the Scandal family. They're all great, but
That's such a funny sentence. I love the Scandal family.
look, they're all great. But Garf is not the brightest feather on the bird.
But
okay,
he doesn't have to be. I can be bright for him. I have
honey.
your gene, you know? Like, I just want to be smart like you. So, like, we only need one smart person, right? Who do you think is smarter in the relationship between you and Mom?
Well,
Don't. Yeah. Do you think you're the smarter one in the relationship, Dad?
well, Emily, there are things that I do better than your mom, and then there are things that your mom does
And that's
better than me.
exactly how it is with me and Garth. There's some things I do better than
is
him.
not respectable.
Why?
Because he wears overalls and no shirt all the time.
It's because he's working out in the field all day.
Fine. How about you just give him a chance? Why doesn't he come over for dinner one time? Just him. Not his Scandal family, just him. Please.
We'll talk about this later.
And that's the end of the conversation. You kind of drive home quietly. Not quietly, quiet voices. You turn up your generic copyright-free Christmas music in the radio that's about to play. And you continue on your way home. As you walk
the
through
specification.
non-copyrighted, yeah.
Editor, put in a definitely copyrighted song.
I'm the editor.
I know.
I'm omnipotent right now. I'm the DM and the editor.
Oh no.
What I'm about to say happens to all 4 of you guys at the same time, okay? So as you walk through the doors, you guys notice it's a bit chillier than what you usually have as the AC. Almost like someone has touched the thermostat. And as you go to peek around the corner...
I swear I adjusted that.
Taylor, I told you the rest of us like it a little warmer in the house.
Claire, if you touch that,
I'll make it warmer for you.
And hey, as you walk around and you peek around the corner into the living room, by the Christmas tree, you notice smashed glass. And as you look under the tree, you notice all your presents are gone. A couple ornaments have fallen to the ground. The glass rooms have broken a bit. And you guys walk outside to see where the glass is from the front yard. You guys all want to roll investigation?
21.
Pulls.
I got a 15.
I got an 11.
17.
Okay, so you guys all walk out. Randel a bit slower than the others.
Hi, Randel. Randall's right next to me.
Yeah.
Randall's my next door neighbor.
So
Howdy, Thomas.
as you guys
I'm Thomas.
I'm very drunk.
That's the excuse.
I just would like to know.
I mean, we just had a Christmas party. Wait, were you driving?
Most definitely.
Hey, you only get better at drunk driving when you drunk drive more.
Alcoholism doesn't run in my family.
I would
drives.
just like to notice or mention that I'm still in my bright pink Kiss the Cook grilling apron with my metal grill spatula still on there.
And I'm sure
As I'm talking to him, I take a sip of my hot mocha.
Okay. So as you guys look outside, you go to the window where the glass was broken and you see, because it's kind of like thick snow in the grass because it hasn't been paved, you see like deep footprints and you see a couple of them intersecting all into the middle of the street. And since the street gets paved, the tracks end there and you can't really tell where exactly they went from there. But you guys are all now in the middle, like under the street lamps in the street after you guys all meet up after following the footsteps together.
What time is it?
It is, it's like 9-ish p.m., like dark, but like you needed to put your kids to bed.
Can I roll nature to see what if I can find like footprints in the snow that like are kind of masked?
Well, the thing is, so in the deep snow, you could still see it because it's like inches deep because you obviously you don't pave the grass, right? But in the road, the snow is already falling.
Plow.
It's already, you don't plow the grass or shovel the grass. You shovel like your driveway. But because the snow's already fell on the thinner pieces of snow, it already covered the tracks of where it could be. Because it's harder to cover tracks that are deeper in the snow, than if it's like freshly plowed and then it snows over it again. So you can't really tell where it went. But you guys are all
okay. So
I wouldn't, center.
Even with the nature roll, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't be able to tell. It ends at the road because that's kind of the pave.
There goes the 19. Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, what's up, Eric?
Did you also notice anything weird in your house? I mean, we're all out here looking around at something, so I'm gonna kind of just guessing that we've all had a same situation.
I saw something weird in my house.
The window was broken and the presents were gone. The house was disturbed a little bit.
I think the Grinch stole all of our Christmases, guys.
That's no good.
Keith, the Grinch is fictional.
Yeah, whoever stole it had to be some sort of Grinch, whether it be like an actual Grinch or
it was metaphorical.
Okay.
Or metaphorical. Yeah, that works too.
So, how did you not understand that? I thought you would have got that being a psychologist.
I apologize. I was Randel is still in my head.
So as you guys are yapping, Eric, you receive a call on your phone.
Hello?
Eric. Now, I gotta say, buddy, how's your night going? It's me, your buddy. It's your buddy Rob.
So Rob is your best friend. You guys talk. It's kind of your best friend that's outside of this friend group you have. Kind of your like side friend, that you still talk to and hang out with.
Like my childhood friend who I like hang out with on occasion.
So Rob calls you up and he rings. He's like,
Eric, buddy, how's it going? How'd the White Elephant Party go? How'd that all go out?
Good. It's been some weird events since getting back home, but during it was totally fine.
Well, yeah? Anything happen?
Yeah, when I got back, our back window was broken into, and our Christmas tree was missing all the presents. It was also like way cold in there for some reason.
That is crazy, my man.
And he sounds a bit tipsy over the phone.
That is crazy, my man. Now, you know me. If you need any information, anything like that, just come and talk to me, okay? So, I could help you out if you need.
Yeah. I could definitely use your investigative skills with this. Me and my neighbors all had the same thing happen.
Yeah, so why don't you grab some supplies, meet me down in my club once you get your supplies, and then you can go and come talk to me. Just talk to the receptionist at the door, tell her you're here for me, buddy, and I'm always down to give you some information. You know me, I'm always connected to a couple things.
I mean, you can help me set up all my different jobs throughout my life. So yeah, no, it makes sense to help me out here.
I heard the coffee shop's doing well too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. If it weren't for the previous jobs, I wouldn't have been able to save up for it.
Yeah, of course. So just come talk to me. Meet me at my club in, let's say, like 20 minutes. Would that work? Grab some supplies, whatever you want.
Yeah, I could be there in 20 minutes.
Grab your friends with you. It sounds like they're in the same problem. And just come to the club, okay?
Awesome. Sounds good.
So he ends up the call, and you're left with the 3 other dads to you.
Eric, what was that about?
My childhood friend Rob called me. He said that if we needed any help, like getting information or anything on this, he's well connected in all sorts of different areas through his club. So he could possibly get us some information on what's going on with our houses.
Oh, nice. He sounds like a completely trustworthy and unshady person.
Are you seeing other friends behind our backs? Tell me the truth.
Randel, now is not the time. Eric, this guy seems a little sketchy.
Yeah, he's always given off weird vibes ever since we graduated high school, and he joined that cartel for a little bit, and then he got out of it.
The cartel?
Not the cartel, just a cartel. It's just one of our local ones.
We can't always judge people by their past. You know, my time being in one of the triads.
So if you want to, you guys can grab supplies from your home and then kind of meet back here and kind of have like a little scene with your families as you explain what's going on.
I run in and let Kato know what's going on. And
honey, what are you doing? You're running around frantically. What's wrong? I see the windows broken.
I'm grabbing all my stuff. Me and the other guys are all going to go to Rob's club.
Rob, he's so nice.
I know. It's been a while since I saw him in person, but we call all the time. But no, we are going to go and try and figure out what's going on with this, because you know how he is with his connections.
Okay, well, you know where we keep all our stuff, so just go and grab it.
Yep.
Okay.
I also have just now decided to grab my Glock 19 from the safe.
Okay. You grab it, and you have 24 rounds. You have a full box.
24 plus my mag.
Yeah, 24 plus your mag.
Sweet, 40 rounds.
I run into my house. I change out of my slides into my full-on strap, sandals. They're sport sandals. Still with socks on and everything. That's the only thing I pretty much change, besides grabbing a flannel and my compound bow.
Okay. And your daughter rushes up to you and she's like, Dad, where are you? What are you rushing around so frantically for? The window's broken, but are you going somewhere?
Claire, yeah, I've got a couple things to take care of. Grab your brother, pack a bag, and head over to Eric's house.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll go over there and hang out with them for the night.
Whatever you do, listen to Kato and don't leave the house unless she's with you.
Of course. I'll watch my brother. I'll watch her. Nope.
Gonna be gone for a little bit.
Yeah, of course. So you grab whatever you said you grabbed, all your supplies and stuff, your slip-ons, your everything.
My sport sandals. Excuse you.
Sorry. Do you grab anything else? What else did you grab? Sorry.
Just my compound bow, and I still have my spatulas and my spicy barbecue marinade on my pink Kiss the Cook apron.
Okay, sounds good. And we flip over as Randel goes to grab his supplies.
I bust through the door. Honey, give me Bessie.
You know it, honey.
Bessie's my shotgun, by the way. And get all the rounds. Get all the rounds you got.
Yeah, of course, honey.
Turkey shot, buckshot. What you got?
Mm-hmm. We got it all. I'll go and grab it from the safe right now. Do you want the cut-off shotgun or do you want the same shotgun? The full-headed shotgun.
Full-headed?
You know, the 2 bolts, it's full-headed. It's like a full shotgun, or do you want the one that's cut in half shotgun?
I want the full shotgun.
The full shotgun?
Sawed-off shotgun.
Okay, you got the full shotgun.
Felony just... That makes sense, actually.
Yeah. So she hands you the full shotgun and the rounds. You have some buckshot, you have some birdshot, and she hands it to you.
Do I have turkey shot?
Yes, you would have turkey shot.
Yes! Turkey shot will put a hole in a truck.
So you have turkey shot, yes. So she hands you the rounds.
While she's doing this, I'm also getting all my supply of moonshine. Before I leave, Garf, you stay away from that next door neighbor girl. Honey?
But what?
Because I said so, boy.
But, okay.
I look to Honey. Honey,
Yeah.
I want dinner ready.
You know, I always got some food on the table.
That's why
Whether-
I love you.
I know.
And Lily, you're in charge. And I hand Lily the sawed-off shotgun. I'll be out
How
for a
old is
bit.
she?
She is 8 years old.
I mean, you've given your 15-year-old son moonshine.
So, yeah, makes sense. It's how their household runs. Anyways, so you do that.
I take a swig and I bolt out the door.
Yep. You have your shotgun in the hand, the bullets around your arm, and
I
like
do
the
like
bullets
the
in the moon. Yeah, the
With
mid-air,
with
like
one
with
arm,
one
you're
hand.
just holding onto the
Yeah.
pump.
You go shoo, shoo, and you're holding like the moonshine in the arm with the bullets on top as you're kind of like running.
It's just like an infinite jug that has an XXX on it.
we like to say you're running, but it's more like a
trot.
waddle. Like,
I mean, like how I always walk, just in real life. I always waddle.
Yeah, exactly. And then we switch over to Thomas, who runs into the house to grab some supplies as well.
Hey, Lauren, I'm gonna book
Yeah.
an Airbnb for you guys really quick. I'm not having you stay in a house that's been broken into. I'm grabbing the gun.
Okay.
Me and the guys will be back.
Okay.
Don't know when.
Yeah. No, of course, of course. I saw the windows broken into, so someone must have broken. No, that's understandable. I'll take the kids. I'll
Yeah,
take
I
the
don't.
car.
I don't want you guys staying here when the house has been
Here,
broken
you
into.
take the
like
extra
this.
car. It's a bit bigger. You'll be able to fit all the guys and stuff in there. Okay.
Awesome. Sounds good.
So she hands you the Suburban, like a big old fat Suburban, big old.
It's definitely got like princess stickers and stuff on the inside.
Oh yeah,
Are we,
yeah.
are we thinking like 4
It has, like, the-
And the DVD player.
And it has the glow in the dark like star stickers on the thing. Yeah,
Yes.
it definitely has that. So she hands you the keys. You text her the address, and you're on your way out. Okay.
By the way, I have an AR-15 with a box of ammo.
What? Dude. Okay, I just want to say to everyone, Henry said that whatever we have, our enemies will also have.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah. So thanks.
So you guys run out, and Thomas, you kind of just yell at all the guys to come to your car.
All right, fellas, let's go. You all got
You have
Shotgun. I got shotgun.
Trunk.
trunk. The back windows popped open like a tail gunner.
It's like dragging on the ground.
Does anyone need some coffee? And I hold up a thing of just like a whole bunch of cold brew. And I'm like, I can make drinks for us real quick.
Your hands quivering as
I'm
you're
good.
holding it.
You can make drinks. I got drinks for everybody. Get over here. Get over here. Everybody,
So,
let's swig
Let's
it.
save those. We might need them later. Both of you.
Suit yourself. And I take a swig.
I make myself a small cold brew as we're driving away.
You guys are driving on your way to this club, and as you're driving, you drive past like a McDonald's, a Burger King, Starbucks, Dutch Bros, like all your basic, because it's like you're in the city. So you drive past all these basic things, and you're kind of just driving the car as your
Are we getting sponsored
non-copyrighted
for those name
restaurants.
drops?
as your non-copyrighted Christmas music
Generic
plays slowly.
coffee shop.
Generic. Yeah.
Oh
Henry's
yeah,
doing
oh
it.
yeah.
Legit.
It's wintertime. It's snowing. It's snowing. Yay, ice.
The music is generic, but we just drive by every large fast food chain in history. All right, Eric, tell us about your friend.
Is your
And by
seatbelt
that, I
on,
mean-
Eric? The car's beeping. Is your seatbelt on, Eric?
Yeah, mine's on.
It's still beeping.
Is the trunk closed all the way?
I got it all can go. I don't know how much you want me to do this.
Randall, why is the trunk peeked open? Can you fit back there?
I'm a little embarrassed. I'm a little too wide for this hatchback. And I'll just hold it closed. I'll just hold it closed. Don't worry.
DM, can you tell us the information Eric would know about his friend?
Eric doesn't know much about the club. He just knows his friend is on this new business venture. And so he just Rob basically just texted him an address. And that's all Eric really knows about this whole thing. But he knows at least that he's a trustworthy friend. They've been best friends. They've grown up to each other. They've always like helped each other out in other job. Whether he needed a job or Rob needed a job, they always helped each other in whatever they wanted to do, basically. Kind of like partners, but more like in their own perspective fields. So all he knows is this is a club. You guys don't know what kind of club yet, but you will know once you get there. So as you guys finish yapping in the car, kind of explaining who Rob is, you guys head to the club. And as you walk through the front door, you hear faint jazz music playing from the other side of the room behind the receptionist. So you guys just need to go up and talk to this receptionist.
Hey, pretty lady.
Hey, who are you guys here for? Who are you guys here for?
Well,
hey,
what are you here for?
sorry, ignore them. I'm Rob's friend, Erik.
Oh, you're
Erik
Rob's
Orphic.
friend. Yeah. Let me just give him a call. And you give him a call, and it's kind of just like that Animal Crossing chatter over the phone. Exactly. So Rob then walks out from behind the curtains behind the receptionist, and he goes, Erik, my friend, my buddy, come on, come to the club, come in here. And he grabs you, and you guys walk through the door. And as you walk in, you notice this huge jazz band playing. There's people kind of just sitting, talking, having a drink or two.
Jazz band?
I don't know. It's like
How
your
big
regular.
is this jazz band?
I don't know, enough where it's like a lot of fun.
Randel size.
Like,
An orchestra-sized jazz band.
anyways, so you see this big old jazz band playing, and it gets louder, obviously, as you walk in, and you notice that there's a couple people just sitting down, relaxing, chilling. It kind of seems like a mixed club, meaning there's a bunch of different activities that go on throughout the night. And as you see next to the jazz band, you kind of notice that there says Comedy Club in 1 hour.
Oh no.
And Rob comes up to you and he's like, Erik, my friend. Now, what information are you needing? Tell me all that happened in detail. And we kind of fast forward as you tell him everything. Okay.
So we all got home, and each of our houses, the back window was broken into, and all of our presents that we got, like our kids and stuff, were all missing from under the trees.
Right. You know,
our temperature was really cold for some reason.
Well, that's probably 'cause the window
because the
something.
window
Yeah.
was broken and all
That's what I'm assuming. But
no, that was.
But for some reason, the DM specified the thermometer.
Because the window is open. That's how you noticed to check something out because it felt colder. It was a dad pun.
Oh,
it was a
got
dad
it.
pun. Someone touched the thermometer. It's a dad thing.
Okay.
Thermostat.
It was a
Thermostat,
dad.
sorry. So
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I said thermometer too.
he goes, Erik, that does sound like a whole ordeal you have. Now, let me tell you what I can do for you. Now, you're my friend, so I'm not going to have you pay money to let me give you the information. I'll give you it, but I need you to do something for me. We kind of ran out of guests. We were supposed to have 4 guests on tonight to do some comedy. So if you could just do some comedy, me and your 4 friends, that would be great. It's going to be like a little judge thing. There's going to be a judge, but man, I can't judge you guys because I can't judge you guys because
I can talk to them.
no. Well, so I can't judge you guys because, man, I know you. So it kind of be, but here, let me make a quick call real quick.
He's actually calling someone.
Hey, I know you're in the back room. Could you just come to the door real quick? I need you to come and judge a couple of my friends out here. I can't judge, obviously, because I know them too well. So if you could just judge for me real quick as they do their comedy, that would be great. Here, I'll come to the door real quick.
Who did he get?
I don't know. He's what? What the heck?
He told me a while ago. He's like, "What if I did this?" And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be cool." Who is it?
What? What? Yes, someone's.
So I have my friend over here. In about an hour, you guys are going to be doing some comedy. So here's how it's going to go and work. He's going to judge you as you guys do your comedy. You're going to have 5 minutes worth of comedy to do. Anything you want to, okay? You guys know each other. You can do whatever you want to. And in about an hour, you'll have to do it, okay? So here's how it's going to work in-game. I brought my friend Arsen over here. You might have seen him once or twice.
Arsen.
Oh,
yeah.
We did speech and debate together. And he's going to judge your guys' comedy.
How long did he force you to wait outside in the cold?
Longer than expected.
That's Henry. That's Henry.
Probably our fault. We
So-
procrastinate.
So here's how it's going to work. So you guys are going to do some comedy. I'll give you an hour to prepare type 5. What that means is you have 5 minutes worth to do comedy. You can do whatever you want, but it has to be in character. And here is how it's going to work. He's going to rate you out of 10 for your comedy. For every point you get, it's a D4. And then I'll roll the max D4s against you guys. It will play this like death save. So to add a bit of D&D to it. So if you beat my score, then you win. And that's 1 point to your overall counter. If you get a 2 out of 4, you win. You get the information. If not, you're screwed. Okay? So you guys have now an hour to prepare type 5 while I go and get Arsen's mic set up. Have fun.
What?
This is so great. I love this.
I brought my friend over here. Hey, what was your name again?
Gary Giggleman.
Yeah, okay, Gary. So I'd like I said, I brought him. So if you could just judge these 4 dads right here. That one's my friend. So don't do anything like crazy with him. I don't want to hurt his feelings. Anyways, just
What was
kidding.
that, Rob?
Nothing. So if you could just judge them real quick. So which one of you 4 guys want to start off first?
I'll go. This is very important to the script. Before and during I walk onto stage, I am downing an extraordinary amount of moonshine. And throughout my act, I will also be drinking moonshine. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I was told I was just sort of shoved up here. Let's do this. All right, folks. Let me tell you something. It's 2 days before Christmas, and my neighbors, Thomas, Keith, and Erik, we just came back from this big old Christmas party, you know, kind of a finger sandwich, weird eggnog that tastes like it came straight from the bottom of a barn kind of thing. And everyone's pretending to care about the fruitcake, you know, that kind of party. So after the party, we're all leaving, and I pull up to my house. And what do I see? My window's busted. I walk inside and bam, all my presents are under the tree. They're gone. But not just mine. Tom's, Keith's, Eric's. They're all gone. I don't know about y'all, but when my Christmas gets messed with, you don't just sit around. So I step outside and look at my neighbors. Keith is standing there, ready to hunt someone down with his knife. Thomas is over there, psychoanalyzing the whole situation like a thief is gonna, like this thief has emotional issues. And Erik, he's standing there holding his empty coffee cup, crying. So we gather up in the front yard, start talking about, you know, what we're going to do. We got to track down this thief, Thomas says, analyzing everything, trying to figure out the thief's emotional state. And Eric's still on his phone, trying to figure out how to call like a locksmith, because I don't know how, but like he thinks the lock's got it, even though his window's obviously broken. I say, Erik, put the phone down. We're not looking for a locksmith. We're looking for a thief. Now get in the car. Now, we all pile into this Chevy Tahoe or whatever it is. I'm not quite sure. Everything's a bit fuzzy, but I do know Thomas is driving at this point, and let me tell you, Thomas must think he's some sort of he's some sort of like NASCAR driver. We're bouncing around in the back seat like it's a dang carnival ride. Me and Keith are hanging on for dear life while Erik squeezes between us like a can of sardines. Okay,
I don't think he remembers what happened.
I'm very drunk.
Is he saying this? What? Is he saying that he's drunk just repeatedly?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
On stage, I'm going, I'm very drunk. I'm very drunk. Next thing you know, Keith spots some tracks and I don't know. Next thing I know, I blacked out. Next thing I knew, I wake up. We're in front of this jazz bar. I don't know where we are. We walk in. We talk to the receptionist lady. I honestly, I can't really hear. I'm just sort of listening to the jazz music. It's so smooth and nice in here. I can't even really understand what anybody else is saying. I get ushered over to this stage. I'm told to come up here, do some sort of comedy act. I don't know. But that seems to be it.
You know, that wasn't 5 minutes, but I'll give you a break. You look pretty red in the
I'm very drunk.
Yeah.
I'm very drunk.
Yeah, that's what you keep saying, man. Hey, Erik.
Yeah.
What was the scrawny looking guy's name? What was his name again?
Thomas?
I should have. Yeah. Thomas, why don't you take the stage for this one again?
No. I can't go next.
No. You will, because this is my place. No, go next.
Yeah, whatever. Hello, everyone. I'm Thomas. I don't know it's a long story about why I'm here, but today has been a weird day, even before I am somehow on stage for comedy. Anyway, I'm a psychologist, by the way, and that means I talk to a lot of people, and they tell me things that they wouldn't tell anyone else, so I hear tons of strange things. Now, there's this little thing called patient confidentiality, and I'm not a huge proponent of it, okay? Most of the other people aren't either. A lot of my colleagues, they just talk about all of their patients, and there's some crazy stuff. Anyway, here, I have an example. Keith, I'm sorry about this in advance.
What are you doing? What are you talking about? Hey, you can't be giving out that.
It's okay. Here, let me
Calm down, boy.
I'm gonna call my wife really quick.
Ring ding ding ding. The ring ding ding ding. The ring ding ding ding. Hey, what's up?
Hi, Lauren. I'm doing. How are you guys doing? How are you and the girls doing?
Good. Yeah, we're doing great. Yeah, we're just we're just at the Airbnb. We're doing.
Yeah, that's great.
So what are you up?
I'm currently doing stand up. I'm on stage right now, and I need your help with something.
But you're not funny.
Okay.
The crowd laughs more at his
Is
wife
this on
than him.
speaker?
Yes.
Is his phone on speaker? Can the crowd hear his wife?
I'm
Yeah.
assuming yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm doing stand up right now.
Well, you're doing stand up.
Yeah, long story. I'll tell you later. Anyway, so I need your help really quick. So Keith's been in therapy a little bit from like his wife dying and all that, right?
Hey, that's you. Like I said, you're not supposed to talk about that.
Yeah, you should tell that to your therapist. Anyway, what does Keith do when he's sad? I told you about this because
yeah.
I couldn't
Hey.
believe it.
Hey,
Yeah. You mean yeah. You mean when he marinates his wife's clothes in steak sauce, then cries himself to sleep?
Yeah.
what the? That is
I'm
not what I
sorry-
do.
I'm sorry, Keith.
That is
but
not what I do. He is
I'm
spreading
sorry, but your therapist
misinformation.
does not keep his mouth shut. I apologize.
I've
Anyway.
only been to therapy 3 times. I never said that. That's not true.
I'm
hear
sorry.
him yell
I'm
from
sorry
the
about
backstage.
He's slowly tucking the
Anyway,
marinade away.
That was just a little example of how there's so many therapists that just do not care about patient confidentiality. Now, on that note, I want to talk about one of my clients today that I had. So I had this client. He's fairly regular. He's frustrated with his home life. He's fighting with his wife. His kids don't respect him. And on top of all that, the dog died last week. Okay. Now I had to remind him that the reason his family is mad at him is because he ran the dog over while he was drunk driving. By the way, Randel, your brother said to say hi.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. That's my brother, my life, my blood.
So anyway, after I got off work, I actually didn't even get to leave because all these guys came to my work for a white elephant party. And Erik forgot the potato salad. I think he did it on purpose because his wife does not make good potato salad. And no one was too mad because Keith's barbecue is fantastic.
You're darn right it is.
And my wife has wonderful cooking. However, the potato salad, I do
It's
agree
not
with you
her
there.
best. It's not her
I do
best.
agree with you
Well,
there.
what about the drinks? What about the drinks? Drinks were good, right?
You've had enough drinks.
I haven't had enough.
Randel.
Hey, Randel.
Anyway.
Sit down.
The party was great. I was a little bit distracted because I caught my daughter chatting it up with Randall's son Garf, whose name makes about as much sense as he does. Anyway, if I had a nickel for every time I met someone named Garf, I'd have 2 nickels, which is weird that it's 2, but I'm never going to one of Randall's family reunions again. Anyway, so I find out my daughter's been secretly seeing this boy for 3 months, okay? And I was a little upset about that, but I've never raised boys, and gosh, it can't be worse than that. Anyway, I get home after this party. It was a great party, few hiccups with, the whole, my daughter's dating this weirdo boy. But I get home and someone messed with the thermostat, which as a dad is a big no-no. It turns out no. The thermostat was perfectly fine, but someone broke the window and stole all the presents. I think I can only blame myself for that because the presents wouldn't have been under the tree until Christmas night. But my daughters figured out that Santa isn't real. And again, I have me to blame because they got their smarts from me. Their looks they did not get from me. I don't know what I would say I don't know why my wife married me, but I wouldn't want to lie. So me and the boys were about to go get our presents back by any means necessary. So I would suggest not watching the news tonight and forget you ever saw us. Speaking of, the guy that runs this club, Rob, has got some shady dealings going on.
Not shady. Not shady.
Excuse me, host. I apologize, but it's a little shady.
Okay, maybe a little, but continue.
Well, that's about it, folks. If some of the jokes didn't land, I apologize, but I've had worse awkward silences in some of my marriage counseling sessions, so it wasn't that bad. Thank you. Good night.
Man, that was actually pretty decent compared to that drunkard over there. But, hey, Erik, why don't you let your friend go and you can go last, okay?
Yeah, sure. That's my friend Keith.
Keith, why don't you show us what you got, okay? My judge friend. What's your name again?
How do you not? We're friends. I changed my accent.
As a DM, all the time.
This guy named Fido, I know his accent changes all the time.
Rob has changed his accent like 4 times over the course of 30 minutes.
Oh, we don't talk about Rog either.
It's Southern now. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, so Riggy, what's that your name?
It's Gary.
Gary Giggleman.
We've been friends for 7 years.
Gary.
I was your best man, Rob.
You're the godfather to my children.
Gary, you judge Keith over there, okay? That's all we have to do. Keith, show us what you got.
All right,
us
just
what
a
you
just
got.
a little introduction. I'm Keith Walter, everybody. The one who specifically does not dip his dead wife's clothes in marinade. I don't know where that rumor started. That's completely false. I'm 42 years old.
But you do admit you cry yourself to sleep, though.
Shut up. That's not been confirmed. Just a little bit about my history. I was in the Army infantry. I was in a unspecified war. Don't ask which one. I'm not allowed to tell you.
Non-specific, the war.
Non-copyrighted war.
Copywriting wars.
Anyways, so there was this one time me and my platoon were in a semi-active combat area. And there was this buddy of mine. We called him Hepatitis C. Not for the reason you think. His real name's Rodney. Real nice guy. He was a varsity basketball player in high school. Probably would have gone pro if his dad didn't force him into the army. But he could make any basket, and which is surprising for a 5'5" guy. Literally any basket. He and I were on.
does this get funny?
He and I were on.
Bring out the
watch-
drunk guy.
Is it Randel saying
He and I were on watch one night, and our CO was sleeping with the rest of the guys in our platoon, and he had a geniusly stupid idea. He decided to light a flare, and I kid you not, he hookshotted that thing right next to our CO, who woke up in a tired panic, and then he, being all groggy and everything, thought we were under attack, which is a pretty likely scenario in which we were in. Got everyone up. Everyone was on alert for the next 8 hours. No one said a thing. We were all with our rifles ready. He did this at 4 a.m. Not too happy. He didn't fess up until 8 hours later. Our CO was so pissed. If you've ever been in a real fight, like for your life, you know the look of a man that wants to murder. And I swear, I thought he was going to strip him of his ranks and tie him to a post in the middle of a field. And also literally strip him. I mean, the look on this guy's, the veins on his head were popping. That's just one story of Hepatitis C, aka Rodney. But yeah, another thing, I guess you already know my wife died. She was an angel though. She died from cancer about 4 years ago. It's okay. We knew it was coming for a long time. And we knew it was coming for a while.
I came here to laugh.
One of the last conversations we had was about our kids. I was saying something about like how I'd raise and be like her, and she's deadpan, looks me in the eyes and says, "Honey, if they turn out like you, I'm haunting the kitchen cabinets." All right. I couldn't believe she said it. I was like, wow, you chose me, and yet you're saying this. Okay. Being a single father's hard sometimes, but I feel like I'm outnumbered, but both my kids are troopers. They help me out so much. I couldn't be a dad without them, really. But one day, about a week ago,
He couldn't be a dad without
That's a good one. I like that. That was good.
One day, about a week ago, my son, he was practicing archery in the backyard. He's 12, by the way. He's got a little kid bow, maybe 15-pound draw, if that. But he's out there shooting, and I think, it's good he's getting out there, out in the fresh air, practicing everything. And he's got the neighbor kid over. My buddy's friend's son. My buddy's son named Garf. He was, as you already know, not the
15?
brightest. Garf is 15. Yeah.
You're not with a 12-year-old.
Yep, my son, wanted to show this older kid how cool he was and everything. But I set up
Skill-based matchmaking.
Skill-based matchmaking.
He did.
That's crazy.
Anyways, a little while ago, I set up a target for him to practice archery, a real sturdy one, right in front of our wood pile, so that way, if he misses, it wouldn't hit the fence and damage or nothing. But I look out there and I see something hanging from the target. It is a string of firecrackers hanging right in the middle of the target. That's not even the worst part, though. I look at my son, I look at the target, I look back at my son, and I see he has wrapped a flaming cloth that I later learned out was drenched in gasoline around the tip of an arrow, no doubt with the help of his older buddy Garf, who not a fan of, by the way. I'm guessing a lot of this was influenced by him.
Why does everybody hate my kid?
This is
Because your kid is like you, but worse.
And then I see this. I'm trying to get out there. I feel like I'm moving in slow motion though. I see him pull back, draw, arrows flying. I'm seeing it. It flies straight past the firecracker and right into the massive pile of firewood. And it lights up like a Christmas tree. It's dry. I've got it covered and everything under like a shed I built. As soon as Garf sees me, he hops the fence. He's gone. He's gone. You know, that kid hasn't spoken a word to me since. The target is about 30 yards from my son, probably 60 yards from the house. By the time I get over there, the fire has started. I stomp out the arrow and everything. The wood, like I said, it's all dry and everything. I run back to the house, grab my phone to call the fire department, and a 5-gallon bucket from the hardware store to try to get it. As soon as I stomp through the door, all the shelves in the kitchen cabinets crash down. I kid you not.
Is that all of it, man?
Are you done?
Are you
Cue the
done?
laugh track.
Because my
Audience.
wife is haunted.
Audience, if you want to skip this part, you can.
Logan's was any better. I was the only one that actually got a laugh
At least
so
mine
far.
makes sense because I'm
Israel
drunk.
got
It's supposed
multiple
to be
laughs.
bad.
Israel's got multiple laughs. What do you mean?
Yeah, right.
Anyways, okay, man.
Mine's supposed to be bad. I'm
You got
drunk.
hey, you got all your notes, right? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Eric, my friend.
Yeah.
I can't judge you, but it's your turn. Okay.
All right.
However long you got prepared, just do
Awesome.
it, okay?
Awesome. Yeah, let's get this
Hopefully
going.
funny.
I hope
Yeah.
so too. So recently I became a stepfather. I know, exciting, right? Running a brand new business and building a relationship with my stepkids. A lot more work than you'd think, but hey, it's fully worth it. Getting to know them has led to plenty of laughs and all sorts of crazy moments between the two
Where's
of
the
them.
real dad?
He's dead.
Oh.
So
He
the
died.
dead dad's funny, but my dead wife's not funny.
No.
Yeah.
So, because they're a pretty important part of my life now, I figured I'd share some of the funny times. So, my stepkid, James, he's a smart kid, has a smarter mouth. You know what he learns on those videos he enjoys? Some crazy humor, most of it coming from those Gen Z kids. Recently, he came up to me and he was all like, "Hey, why was 8 afraid of 7?" I decided to humor him and I was like, "Why?" He's like, "'Cause 7 ain't 9." But then he was like, "Why was 10 afraid?" So I was taken aback because I had never heard that before. So I asked him why. Why was 10 afraid? Deadpan, blank stare right into my eyes. The kid goes, "'Cause it was stuck between 9/11. The kid's 10. And let me tell you, and let me tell you, when I say Gen A, if they pick up on the Gen Z dark humor, they might be pretty funny in the future. Another time, he was asking me what I thought of e-girls or eye ladies. I knew what one of those was, but I was like, "What's an eye lady?" And the kid hits me with a, "I laid these nuts in your mouth." Absolutely brilliant. Never heard that one before. His allowance is going up. I was so impressed. Now his sister Millie, she's shy. She's just entering middle school. I wasn't sure how she would react to having a new father figure in her life since she was old enough to remember her father. However, even if she doesn't call me dad, she sure loves running errands and helping out at the cafe. On the weekend, she loves talking to customers and asking them all sorts of questions, telling jokes. I got a few saved up from her. These are some of her biggest hits for whatever reason. Recently, she's been reading the Harry Potter books. So she was asking people, "What's a coffee's favorite spell?" Espresso Patronum. Lot of Harry Potter fans were
Henry, don't
enjoying that.
Don't laugh at that.
I like dad jokes. I'm sorry.
Don't laugh at that.
And she's also taken up an interest in computers. So some of the IT guys that were coming by, she was like, "How does an IT guy drink coffee? He installs Java." Not gonna lie, all my dad jokes have been rubbing off on her.
You're the only one who finds this funny.
She reminds me of myself sometimes. I almost get deja brew, and it means a latte how much she's warmed up to me. Look, I know I'm just a guy getting to be a part of their lives, but they mean the world to me. And their mother, my wife, Kato, she does so much to get us all together. I could go on and on about all she's done, but I think it's more important for us to focus on the funny moments. The sappy ones get me emotional. Kato was a single mother for 6 years, so she had plenty of time to make her own stories. Early on in our relationship, she had to make a birthday cake for James. He was begging for a dinosaur cake, but when we were celebrating, one of the kids knocked into the table and it fell all over the dog. James started crying, but Kato saved the day by swinging in from the kitchen with a box, and she dragged me over to get into one of those inflatable T-Rex costumes. She apparently had a backup cake ready just in case something happened as well. So as she was comforting James, she was like, hey, look, there's something coming out from the kitchen. And I walked holding the cake in the T-Rex costume. I set that cake down. And I think it was that day that I realized I wanted to be a dad. Because the light in his eyes when he got to have this T-Rex walk out holding the cake. And his sister comes barreling down the hall and tackles me. I got a lot of fun memories with my kids and my wife. And I can't wait to see the situations we laugh ourselves out of in the future. Thank you. And I cannot espresso how much this means to me.
You played a laugh track.
The laugh track is cheating.
Oh my dude, I'm so glad I brought Arsen over here because I would have rated that way higher than probably he has it. Dude, I love me a good dad joke. You were playing to the wrong crowd.
I know.
Alrighty,
I know.
so-
I read that like 98% word for word for what I wrote down.
My
you know-
commentary was funnier than my thing.
So time to get back to the story. Eric, that was great. I love that joke. You know what gets me, but it's not up to me. I would have rated that way higher. Let's ask my friend over here. Hey, so do you want to give you like your inputs? Like, you want to rate these guys, and then we can kind of do this I don't care rolling thing. We can kind of do this like roll, like we'll roll like dice and do something just to make it a bit more interesting. Do you think that would be cool?
That sounds good to me.
Okay, so why don't you give your little like input on who you start with the drunkard over there
Yeah,
first.
I'll go in order of those who performed. What was your name? Randy?
Randel?
Cool. I really don't care. You walk on stage inebriated, drunk,
Uh-huh.
and then you continue drinking on stage.
Yes, sir.
And your entire act was just you telling me about your day
Yes, sir.
while under the influence.
Uh-huh.
It's funnier when he explains it like that.
Randel, I never want to see you on this stage ever again. The only amusement I got was the fact that my kids will turn out better than you, and I know that for a fact.
Okay. Any other critiques for him, man? Any other things you want to tell him?
There's not much else to say. I'm gonna be honest. He didn't give me much to work with.
what was his rating out of 10?
I give it a 3.
3.
Yeah.
So, hey, why don't we switch over to that? Or where were you? Psychiatrist, physicist?
What was your name?
My name is Thomas. I'm a psychologist.
He's a psychologist.
Psychiatric stuff. Yeah.
It's a seismatologist.
So why don't you
A
just give him your-
Scientologist, if you will.
Mr. Psychiatrist, man. It was funny. I'll give you that. Right, I had a good chuckle, good hee-haw, you know.
Thank you.
But I feel like most of the jokes weren't really yours. You were just kind of breaking patient confidentiality and making fun of your patients, and that was kind of all of the humor. I didn't really hear a single joke. You were just telling me about how much you hate your clients, and to me it sounds like your clients are funnier than you are. But it did get a good hee-haw out of me. Yeah.
Good.
I'd give it a good 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
6 out of 10.
So that's a hee-haw for you? Hee-haw.
Shut
What
the
do we-
fuck up, Randy.
Randy. Greg, was it?
It's Gary.
Gary.
Gary
My apologies.
Giggleman, world-renowned comedian. I'll have you know. You must have heard of me.
I have, but
Yeah,
Gary,
yeah.
it seems like does not
I
like
follow
very
you on
much,
TikTok.
Randall.
What the hell is TikTok?
This is
I need someone to
2015.
upload your clips.
This is
It's 2015.
It's
musically-
current year.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was,
musically,
I forgot it
pretty
was 2015. So yeah, musically.
Yeah. So what was your rating on this big old fella over here with the barbecue stuff?
You know, it's a real toughie because you were one of the few people who actually gave a comedy act tonight. I think one of 2 people. But I just you were talking and I just didn't care.
So you just don't care about my dead wife.
No, that might have been the most amusing part of your story.
Well, you see,
It wasn't even as funny as the stepfather's dead wife.
it was the dead husband.
No. Dead dad, which he took the place of.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it
Man,
was.
I think your critiques are funnier than their whole sets, man.
Like I said,
it
I'm
all
good
came
at the
together in the
one-liners.
end.
I'm
If
so
you
much
were
better
paying
at improv.
attention, if you were actually paying attention, it would have made
Are you
sense.
saying I
Funny.
wasn't paying attention?
Yes, because I saw you giggling with him over there.
Are you making fun of my dementia, boy?
Yes.
Are you making fun of my dementia?
Good comedy has to make fun of everything, so yes.
I'm giving this guy 4 out of 10.
4? So you gave Randel a 3. You
Yes.
gave
He's barely better.
Thomas over here. What was it again?
6.
6. And you gave him a 4. Okay.
Yes.
So how about my friend over here? I won't say nothing. You just handle this on your own because I don't want to get involved because I found it funny. But I don't know.
I Mr. Stepfather, sir.
Yeah.
Yours I also feel conflicted about because yours was the only one I generally found funny.
Also, it didn't seem like you felt conflicted about mine at all.
Or mine.
Anyway, Mr. Stepfather, ignoring the 2 cretins in the audience,
Cretins.
did the war give you brain damage, son?
No.
The moonshine did.
I hate it here. Rob, I want to put in my 2 weeks notice.
Arsen's never gonna hang out with us again.
Get me 15 years past my retirement for this.
15. Yeah.
God damn it. Mr. Stepfather, sir.
Yeah.
I will admit you had some funny stuff. Despite you messing up literally the most common joke in the book, the 7, 8, 9 joke.
I told you.
Why was 8 afraid of 7? That makes no sense, sir.
I like I said, it was my kid or my stepkid.
Your
but still.
kid's stupid, sir. I think you
Yeah.
are a horrible
He is
father,
10.
which makes sense because you're not a father.
Correct. I've only been a part of their lives for like 2 years. So
Why didn't we let this man do a comedy routine?
The rest of it was funny. The 9/11 one in particular, I didn't find that one too entertaining, sir. My wife died in 9/11. That was really fucked up of you, sir.
I feel for you, my wife has also died.
Who the hell invited you into this conversation, sir?
So it's an A-B conversation. I can see my way out.
Yes, you can see your way out. Thank you.
Here, have some of this. Some of this.
Thank you.
Some of this.
Doesn't he take poison damage?
We're
Yes.
screwed, guys.
You take poison
he
damage.
actually does.
Did you put something in the drink?
No, it's just moonshine. The moonshine is so strong, you just take poison damage.
All right, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, Google, roll a d20.
He got an 8.
Yes!
So you're a bit.
How much damage does he take, Henry?
You take 3 damage and you're a bit drunk.
they just
Had a
instantly
good kick
drunk.
to it, don't it?
Hey, now what do you rate mine?
Who are you?
Mine was the really funny one you were saying you liked.
Really fun. Oh, you're the stepfather.
Yeah.
That one was pretty fun. Wait, who's that one?
That one was the guy talking about his dead wife all the whole
I
time.
hate that guy.
Yeah.
I like.
Hey,
What was my rating?
Hey. So
Rob?
yeah,
Rob, is that you?
yeah.
I start caressing your face.
Don't put your hand
Rob,
out.
where are you?
I love my action.
So, hey, you need to
You have
rate
really
the
pretty eyes, Rob.
We need to rate the stepfather thing.
Are you still married?
It's it's a lot more funnier with Arsen on it. We're gonna go back to our main campaign. They're gonna be like, "Why wasn't that as funny as the Christmas one shot?" I'm crying.
And you gotta rate my
All right, you're
my performance.
I'll give you an 8 out of 10. You're all right, boy.
18 out of 10 or 8 out of 10? He's counting on his fingers.
He's checking his left and right.
Let's just do 8.
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
All right.
Any other comments for the stepfather?
No, I think I need to lie down.
Why don't you lay down? And I like gently push him, and he falls over straight on the cement.
Can I roll against that to lie down in your lap?
No, I'm standing up. That would be like
No roll needed.
No, what would happen? No, okay.
I said what I said.
Here's what's happened. It's the you have to roll a roll a D10. If it's an even number, you fall forward away from me. If it's an odd number, you fall towards me.
Damn it!
So you fall, I push you a bit. I'm like, go rest over there. Go rest over there, man. And I push you, and you just and then he just slumps over and falls, and he's knocked out.
I hit
and
my
he's-
head against a hard surface.
So you want to be dead?
We were talking about brain damage earlier.
So he falls over. He's now passed out, and you guys have finished your comedy routines. Now,
I got an
Oh.
8.
No, I got an
You rated me as an
so
8.
it was an 8, 6, 5, and
4.
4.
8, 6, 4, and 3.
Okay,
You
so
got
me and
this.
you are gonna go first. Okay, I'm gonna roll 7 d4s, and you're gonna roll 3 d4s, and we'll see who gets more points. Okay.
It's like, hey, he has like 7 ones in a row. You're
So,
good.
so 3d4s?
Yep. Hey, so what was yours, Logan?
I got a 6.
I got 18. I beat you. What was your score?
No way! You rolled 7d4s!
Yeah. Okay, your turn. What's your thing?
I got 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Wait,
Roll.
so do we all roll
6
3?
D4s. Wait.
You got how many? So roll 6
Yes,
d4s.
correct.
Then.
I'm rolling 64.
Oh, okay. Okay.
64?
12.
I got a 23. Okay.
Do I roll 8 d4s then?
Yep. Roll 8 d4s.
No, Dawson.
No,
No,
Daws.
I convinced him. I convinced him. 18.
18. Yep. You win.
So I'll roll 6 D4, right? It's D4.
Yep.
Yep. 64.
If he's taking Parker's
Wait,
score,
no.
that would
Yeah,
be
wouldn't it be
4.
4 D4?
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
be because the guy who
Thought
was
he
talking
said
about his
6.
dead wife,
Oh, I thought.
aka
Yeah. Roll.
Got it.
was
Got it.
4.
I thought it was 6 for some reason. Okay. 4 D4. I got 10.
You win. So what we're gonna
Nice.
do is that
What?
I got really bad. I got all ones.
high five me, Dawson.
You got 7 ones?
No. I got like a 1, 1, 1, 1, and a 2. So he barely beat me. So what we're gonna do is I'll start telling you some information. And Arsen, thank you for coming on here real quick.
It's been a pleasure.
That took so long. I'm so sorry.
yeah, I'm so sorry. So for the audience, we thought we were able to just like have all 5 microphones hooked up, but it turns out we couldn't do what we wanted to do, so we had to just scrap it and just have Arsen share my mic. So you can chill, hang out,
It took an
listen to all
hour
of
for him
us.
to figure that out.
It took more
It
than
took over an hour.
If we include the time he was spending while you guys were prepping,
So like
It was-
2.5 hours.
yeah.
Yeah. So thank you. Hey, so looks like you guys got this improv. You got what you needed to be done. So you told me your presents got stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of
Did-
the presents got.
Hold on, where did you
Sure
get
did,
that
Mel.
judge from?
Where did I? Well, I kind of pick guys
He's a
off.
professional comedian, he
Craigslist.
said?
He is not all there in the brain. So I kind of.
I think I kind of noticed because I don't think he knows what a stand-up bit is like.
So I don't know. He's not here. So let's just. He's passed out on the ground over there snoring. So how about this? You all got your Christmas presents stolen, correct?
Mhm.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You guys didn't happen to get the Mighty Climber action figure toy. You know, the one with like all the cameras and the moving and the whole thing like that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I got one for my kid.
I may not have.
I got one for me.
Because I know that all
I
the
can do
kids were
that on
wanting them.
Moonshine. I don't even need no doohickey.
So you got them all. So the Mighty Climber Company, which is Humble Creations, I don't know much about this, so I can't really tell you all of what I know. But I do know they do a lot of like sketchy work, not like my sketchy, like real underground sketch work. And I don't know like the real specifics of it, but what I suggest is that you need to go to that Humble Creations building, and that's where you'll find your missing presents. Now, once you're at the top floor, that's where the CEO is located. I think there's 10 floors to it. So you'll have to go up and kind of, work your way around whatever you need to do. But you guys don't have the right supplies. I know you guys don't have the right supplies. Luckily, I could hook you up with anything you could ever want. And that's what I'll do for my friend here and for you guys who did this comedian thing, because you saved my butt from having to find people off the street like the judge to try and get what I needed done. So let me just tell you this. There is about, like I said, 10 floors. A lot of security. I don't know much about what's on each floor, but what I can tell you is that you need to go to the Walmart across the street, ask for a guy named Jason, and he will have all the supplies you could ever need, want, anything like that, okay? So if you go over across the street, I think it's about 4 blocks away, talk to him, go there, and you'll find everything you need. Any questions?
What does Jason look like?
He's like smaller fellow, about yay high.
Is he an elf?
Like 5 foot. He's about like 5 foot, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Legolas?
Is he the guy that lives in the hippie van in the Walmart?
No.
Parking lot?
He works at the Walmart. He's in the Walmart. Okay.
Okay, so he's not the guy that lives in
yeah.
the hippie van on the Walmart park.
Yeah, so he works in the Walmart. So what I would say is that this is all I could give you. Sorry, Jason might know a bit more. I would try asking him once you get there, but you need to go to the Walmart, sort through all this stuff, and talk to him. Any other questions?
Yeah, I got one. It's not really pertaining to anything you just said, but if you're ever looking for some more stronger stuff for this liquor, here's my card. It's just toilet paper with like my
Toilet paper from your bathroom?
Yeah, from your bathroom with my phone number written on it. I got some real strong stuff. Look what it did to that guy. People come running for it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have his liquor license though, so.
And he grabs it and he's like, yeah, I'll totally give you that call.
Does he be cheap too?
He's definitely not going to.
He won't remember this conversation.
Call. So go to Walmart, talk to Jason. He'll give you some more information about this building you need to go in. And that's where you can probably find your presents. I don't know for sure, but that's what I would suggest. Any other questions?
How did you learn about this company?
Like I said, I do a lot of underground stuff, but not like what they do. They're like a league above me. Like the stuff they do, I can't even compare to. I don't even know half the stuff they do. I barely even know to the iceberg tip. I don't know what to call it.
The tip of
Tip
the
of the iceberg?
Yeah, the tip of the iceberg. I barely
Rob,
even know
did you
that.
sneak some of that moonshine?
Hey, we don't judge. We listen, we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
So,
I felt pretty judged earlier when I was on stage.
Shut up.
now, here's what I'm telling you. Go to Walmart, talk to Jason. He'll have everything you need. You might have to ask an employee or two about where he is to find him. Just look around, okay? Sounds
What's
good?
his position?
Sounds good.
Or what's his last name?
He doesn't tell me much about his job, but because we rarely meet on his job. We kind of meet off the job, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
You're hiring prostitutes?
No. I mean, like, he gives me my supplies that I need when he's not at the Walmart, but he also has some at the Walmart for special occasions. And since I can vouch for you guys, I'll call him once you're heading there to let you know that you're coming. Okay?
Oh,
Okay.
got it. Okay.
I don't have any questions.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys out. Hope you guys do well. And always glad to see him a friend. Okay?
Yeah.
Bye,
hey, are you still
Robert.
coming for New Year's?
Oh, yeah, of course. Who's
Awesome.
going to kiss you?
What?
Me?
Sorry.
My wife? We've been married for like 3 months. So I'd
My
hope my
wife's
wife.
dead.
Yeah, we know.
My wife.
Oh, by the way,
So,
I have to introduce
Yeah.
you to my sister-in-law. Not you, Rob, but Keith.
What's her name?
Her name is Jocelyn.
No thanks.
anyways, so I'll see you guys out. And thanks for doing the comedy. Bye. And he
Bye, Robert.
pushes you guys out. Like, he just shuffles you guys all out of the building.
He wants us
Uh,
out of there.
He does. The next act is going to come on. He really just wants you out. So he
There
shuffles
are
you out
more
of the building.
acts? He lied to us
Not
just to
common-
get
not
food?
No,
comedy
not
acts.
comedy acts. Like I said in the very beginning, it's a multi-track club. So he pushes you guys all out. You guys
It's a
load
poetry
up to the
slam
car.
next.
You hear
Shotgun. Shotgun.
the car start, like the and he starts the car, and you guys pull out, and you're heading on your way to the Walmart.
How strong is that moonshine of yours?
Randall, you really need to stop drinking.
We
Dude,
need to
that-
use it as fuel for our vehicles.
That's
Listen.
just what I was thinking.
Now, y'all listen.
99.9%
Y'all
ethanol.
listen here. This here is the purest form of moonshine they ever did. It's my great grandpappy's recipe, passed on from him, from God. It came to him in a vision. All right.
In a moonshine vision, probably?
A hallucination.
It might have been a hallucination from this original recipe.
Hallucination. You
But
can see it,
This thing
hallucination.
can power cars.
You can see
It can be lit on fire like a Molotov cocktail, or it can be good for drinking. Who wants a sip?
No, thank you.
I'm driving, I can't.
Thomas, I know you want one.
No, sir.
We have a saying in my family: alcoholism doesn't walk in my family. It drives.
No one heard him say that earlier, apparently, except me.
I heard it.
No,
I
I
did
did
not
not
hear
hear
that.
that at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you guys head to the wall/mart, and as you get closer and closer, those yellow neon lights of the wall/mart get bigger and bigger as you keep walking forward, and we'll end there with you guys walking into Walmart. Flip of Fate presents Operation Xmas, silent but deadly, with Loghan playing Randel Scandal, Parker John playing Keith Walter, Israel playing Thomas Green, Dawson playing Erik Orphic, and me, I'm your DM for this one shot. So thank you guys so much for listening, and you can expect part 2 to come out December 31st. We decided to push back our current episodes since I needed more time to edit, and I don't want to make a rushed episode for you guys listening. So part 2 comes out December 31st, this Tuesday, with our next main campaign episode, episode 10, coming this following Thursday, January 2nd. And we're still releasing episode 11 that following week, that Wednesday, January 8th. Now, if you're enjoying this podcast, why not leave a review? We love to see the comments and support you guys bring, so thank you all. And did you know we have some socials as well? We have an Instagram and a Twitter at Flip of Fate and a Discord. Now, where can you find all these links? Well, they're in the description below with our link tree on Instagram. Well, along with our link tree on Instagram. So if you want to come and stop by and say hi, why not join our server where we have question and answering, D&D items, and NPC ideas to use for the show, along with the random stuff like talking about video games or showing your art. We'd love to have you, so come and join. So thanks again everyone for listening to this podcast of ours, and happy holidays from all of us on the Flip of Fate team. We are so thankful to all you listeners out there, so thank you guys again. Now, cue the bloopers. Me and Arsen are sharing a mic. We're about to kiss. It's fine.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Let's get on with
Ready?
this.
They don't see the video during the podcast.
So
right?
Correct.
no.
So we
Can you
we
change
just-
the time?
You know, Spotify
to, like,
does
3
now have
minutes?
video features for
Okay,
podcasting.
ready?
Video.
Hey, we're gonna start this. I'll
Cool.
start it.